Everybody has their own horrible experiences with airplanes and airlines, so here's mine. And before we start, my issue is not with the people who never heard about deodorant's existence or a particular group of people who occupy 1.5 spaces instead of just buying a second ticket. My issues are solely with airplane companies and policies. We can all agree that airports and air companies suck sweaty peepees. Like, why do I have to pay for additional luggage that I get to take inside the plane just to have them tell me that there's no space left and that I need to check it in? I would have done that myself if I wanted to. I specifically paid for this specific option and packed this specific ass, small ass, tiny ass bag so I wouldn't have to go through this specific thing. How is this legal? Imagine paying for a sandwich and they tell you, sorry, no sandwich. But here's some wheat and a cow, figure it out. Like, you can't do that. A couple of months ago, I went to Southern Africa, and listen, I'm not a hater, you can just see this by looking at me, I'm basically a Disney princess. I shed butterflies and rainbows wherever I go. So of course, I won't be commenting on the intelligence of the average adult there. At least not in this video, subscribe. Anyways, I was standing in front of the line and this lady who does the check-in comes up to me and says, you need to move back so I can close this part. And I'm like, okay. So I move back slightly. No, you need to move further. But there are people there. Just move further. And you would think that the people behind me would be like, oh, and move back further themselves. But no, everybody in line just started yelling at me the same instructions. Like, where the fuck am I supposed to go, huh? You so smart, you move backwards. I can't, there are people there. That's what I'm telling you! Just move backwards! Then, like 40 minutes after the check-in process has started, we're finally led onto this boarding bridge. And the plane was not there. Like, the exit of the boarding bridge was just a drop, and then pavement. Why would you let us in? We spent 30 minutes standing on the boarding bridge, waiting for the plane to arrive. But here's the thing, people need to get off the plane, right? Like, they need to exit. They don't want to fly back with us. I wish I was making this up, but no, this is real, and we as species are fucking doomed. The plane arrived. The door opened. The stewardess looked at me with this, look, said something on the intercom thingy, closed the door, the plane moved backwards, they opened the door, the like staircase car arrived, the people exited the plane and went under the boarding bridge, they closed the door, moved forward, and opened the door for us. And you have to remember, I had a wonderful view of this because the boarding bridge doesn't have a door on the other side. So I'm just standing next to the void, watching all of this happen. And I have to trust these people to operate this complex machinery. But the worst are connecting flights. They honestly suck. I think the success rate of a connecting flight is lower than my success rate with women. It's 0. I can't remember the last time I didn't have to run through the airport or a time they didn't lose a bag or completely ignored all of the connecting flights and delayed the plane for 3 hours. At this point, I would rather travel by horse through the entire country. And honestly, this wouldn't be so bad if I was talking about low-cost Ryanair flights. No! I'm talking about fucking Star Alliance. Anyways, airports suck. Please subscribe so I can buy a private jet. Okay, bye.